We're back in the Okanagan Valley here in British Columbia for another episode of Behind the Label, bringing you a more personal connection to the people behind the wines that make your mouth so happy. And today it's Marcus Ansems, Master of Wine, winemaker, and owner at Daydreamer Winery. Marcus, thank you so much for being with us this morning. We're going to run you through some questions and bring people a little bit more personal connection to you. So, question number one, tell me about Marcus without using wine.
Okay, so I was born in Melbourne. Grew up there till I was probably about 10. My family actually had vineyards in that area. I'm not using the word wine, so I just did. Okay. Then moved to Albury, which is sort of on the border of New South Wales, Victoria. High school in Sydney, university in Adelaide. I did a enology viticulture degree over there. I then bounced around the world being a flying winemaker for a bunch of years, and eventually ended up in Canada, where I met my beautiful wife in Niagara. And then we went back to Australia for a few years and then decided to have kids over here. So we moved out to BC and eventually started this thing.
Fantastic. Outside the Okanagan Valley, what are your top two favorite wine regions in the world to drink?
Or I'd have to say probably Piemonte. So I'm a bit of a Barolo fan. And Burgundy. Yeah, I love Burgundy.
Excellent. If you could grow any other grape that you're not currently working with, what would it be?
That I'm not working with. If I had the climate for it and the topography, I would love to grow Nebbiolo.
Of course, yeah. What about here in the Okanagan? What do you think might work here in the Okanagan?
That's not currently being grown. I like a variety called Petit Manzing, which would, I think probably would work here.
What do you love the most about being a winemaker?
I love the diversity, actually. I love being able to sort of get up in the morning, go out in the vineyard, you know, hang out with people in the wine shack. Maybe I'm with sommeliers in a restaurant. Maybe I'm on a tractor. Maybe I'm cleaning floors. Like, I just love all the different aspects of the business. I'm not stuck behind a desk, and got lots of creative freedom, and no day's the same. So yeah.
Excellent. What did you want to be when you were 10 years old? What did 10-year-old Marcus want to be?
10. I wanted to be a postman.
Really?
Oh yeah, a postman. They had the coolest bike. There's these little, in Australia, these little red motorbikes called postie bikes. I love those things. I thought that was the greatest job ever.
I didn't see that coming. So if you're shipwrecked, all your basic life essentials are provided, food and drinks and whatnot. What two things do you have to bring with you?
My family and my wine cellar.
There we go. Enough said. Top two favorite smells that aren't related to wine?
I'd say the ocean, my wife's head.
What superpower would you most want to have?
I would love to be able to stretch out time so that every day was like a lifetime.
Wow.
I don't know what that guy's name is.
Time alteration?
Time stretcher?
Oh, tomorrow you've got to go in the witness relocation program, and you've got to have a job that no one that knows you would know to find you there. So what's your occupation?
I think I would be a marine biologist.
Inspired by the ocean. I love that. What two bands, current or past, are playing at the opening of Daydreamer Winery?
Oh, that's a good one. I would say Led Zeppelin and Blink 182.
Really? I didn't see that coming either. What are two things that you wish the wine world would know about the Okanagan Valley here?
Two things. So one thing is that we don't just make ice wine in Canada. And the other thing, the Okanagan, is it's so incredibly diverse that you can make syrah at one end of the valley and low alcohol Riesling at the other end of the valley and everything in between. And it's just an unbelievable place to grow so many different varieties. Yeah.
If your Syrah was a household pet, what would it be and what would its name be?
Household thing. I've always wanted a grizzly bear. So maybe Bob the Bear.
Okay. It's a big burly wine too. So you have a music album coming out. What's the title of it?
Striving for simplicity.
Wow. All right. What's your favorite candy or guilty food pleasure?
Guilty food pleasure. Chicken wings. I love chicken wings.
What kind of sauce?
Oh, well, I'm a hot sauce guy.
Really?
Yeah, I like hot sauce. So yeah, you know, I'll take Frank's any day, but you know, a really good crispy chicken wing.
Awesome. How would you describe Riesling to someone who's never had it?
That's a tricky one. I would say you get orange juice and lemon juice and pineapple juice and mango juice and throw in a bit of kerosene, and that's Riesling.
That is awesome. Aside from all the great things that you've created at Daydreamer, what are you still wanting to achieve here?
At Daydreamer, you know, I would really love to produce some world-class Chardonnay and Pinot Noir in a consistent way.
All right. What's your biggest fear or phobia?
Probably losing my family.
Oh God.
Yeah,
no doubt.
or great white sharks as well. Either that's a very close one.
Great white spiders for me, man. When it comes to making wine, what do you like the most about the Okanagan, where you're located here up in Naramata?
Yeah, like I was saying. I mean, Naramata has a climate like Burgundy, so I love Pinot Noir and Chardonnay from here. But I love being able to make method Champagne Noir, Chardonnay in the same winery that I'm making Shiraz. I think that's super fun.
A lot of versatility for sure. What's the last thing that you read?
Atomic Habits.
Okay, I'll have to check into that. I thought you were going to say the cereal box this morning.
No, I think James Clear.
Oh, right. In all the things that you've created at Daydreamer, what are you most proud of?
I'm most proud of having a successful business.
And the bonus question? What's the one thing you can wish for the world right now?
That people take climate change seriously.
Yeah, you think that's going to be a big player?
I think so.
I mean, what is it today?
42 degrees.
It's 42 degrees and it's 10 o'clock in the morning right
There
now.
we go.
Yeah. Listen, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you hanging out with us today and answering some questions. And looking forward to trying some more wines.
No worries.